And I believe I'm live. What's going on, guys? Happy Sunday. I don't know where you guys are. I know here, at least, it's been pretty decent weather out here. A little on the muggy side, but you know what? I'm not here to be a weatherman. I want to tell you guys something to me that's actually pretty cool. So coming up this upcoming Friday or Saturday and Sunday, August 5th and 6th, actually is I'm going back to a convention I haven't been to in a long time, about 6 years. Well, since 2017. So kind of do the math. I've only had one cup of coffee. It's definitely not enough. But I haven't been there in quite some time. Had a lot of things going on, but I'm really excited to say I'm going back. This looks like it's going to be a pretty big show. The St. Louis Comic Con, the MightyCon St. Louis Comic Con, is actually in a brand new location. Okay, it's not in St. Louis. It's not even in Missouri. But that's okay. It's like just on the outside. So it's actually in Illinois. It's about 12 miles, I think, from St. Louis, if I'm not mistaken. If I heard that correctly, I don't know. Don't quote me. But it's actually in Illinois. I should have probably wrote down where it's going to be at, and I didn't. Sorry. But go and check out, the mightyconshows.com, and it'll tell you all the different locations that the MightyCon shows are going to be at, including the St. Louis show. Now, what's going to make this really cool is that besides me not going to haven't been to this show in 5 or 6 years, I'm going to be back, but there just seems to be some pretty decent guests that are going to be there. Now, I'm not talking about guests who are going to, you got to spend $1,000 to get an autograph or anything like that. No, 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 no. MightyCon, luckily, which is why I like these shows, MightyCon is more about the artists, and it's just kind of more just about art and actually comic books. Comic books at a convention. Who would have thought? Um, duh. But um, my thing that I really want to share with you, like the biggest reason why I'm here, is that I've been trying to figure out for the longest time what I can give you guys. I've wanted to give you guys, everyone who supports me, something. And so I kind of figured it out, and I came up with this. Now, usually, sometimes like on a website, I would give like $5 off, 20% off, $4, 4% off, whatever it is, not 4%, but I would always do like a percentage or a dollar amount. But this time I said, I want to do something better. I want to do something that actually comes from me. So what I'm doing, anybody who purchases any original hand coloring, it could be a bigger one or a smaller one, does not matter. Anybody who gets any kind of deal, like a 2 for deal or 3 for, 2 for whatever, 3 for whatever, any of those kind of deals, you're going to get an original for free, an original hand coloring that I'm going to hand color right there on the spot. So you can video, you can take pictures. It's kind of like a certificate of authenticity, just showing that I'm giving you something from me. Now, why is this personal? Well, because just like a sketch, all sketches are different. You can go to 4 different artists and say, hey, I want Spider-Man. Guess what? They might be in close to the same poses possibly, but they're all going to be different. You can even tell those 4 artists, hey, I want Spider-Man in this, swing in this way. And it's like, okay, sure, no problem. They'll show them swinging through the city. But again, they're always going to be different. They're all original. The hand colorings, original hand colorings, are the same exact thing. Because I'm using markers, they are always going to be original. Every stroke is going to be different. I might color it in a different way. I might go outside the lines, believe it or not. I might go outside the lines every so often here or there. That all adds to the originality of the piece. And that's why original hand colorings, what used to be called sketch colorings, which almost slipped out of my mouth just about a minute ago, that's why those are always originals. It doesn't matter if the black and white is there. I print out the black and white, which I do, and then I just hand color. It doesn't matter. It's still an original piece because I am hand coloring it. So I've got some pieces here that I am not selling, that I have not sold, that I am going to give to you. Every single person who buys any original hand coloring, big or small, doesn't matter. And whoever buys like a deal, a 2 for 20 deal or 3 for 30 deal or so on and so forth. Anything studio-wise that has to do with a deal or an original hand coloring, you are going to get a free original hand coloring by me, which like I said, I'm going to do right there on the spot. Now, this is going to go on for the rest of the year at every single convention I'm doing. So it's only starting in St. Louis. Yeah. Plus, as a bonus, now some of you may or may not have remembered or heard that, I think I said this in the beginning of the year. This is my 15-year anniversary, and this is kind of why I thought of this. This is the 15-year anniversary of me creating sketch colorings. You bring me anything black and white and a hand color, boom, right there on the spot for you. Boom. This is the 15-year anniversary. They've been very successful because I was a colorist and I still am a colorist. I have not put a pencil in my hand in over 25 years. Gosh, literally 25 years I have not drawn anything, but I've colored my little heart out on a lot of the books you guys may have seen, and of course on all the Stanley and Friends books. And now, of course, now I've kind of dipped my ink, which I'm kind of happy to say, kind of dipped my pen in the ink, and I am now a writer. Woohoo! Which third issue comes out in in September. So basically next month, basically September. So that's all that's going on. I'm excited about going back there. You know, I've always wanted to give something to you guys, and then here I am finally going to give it to you guys because you guys deserve it. You guys have been supporting me for a long time, and support doesn't just come, with financially. It's liking, sharing, commenting. It's all that kind of stuff. That is part of the support. At least in my eyes, that's what it is. And yesterday we were just at a convention, and it was a smaller show, and it really got me thinking about things because I had people come up to the table where I actually held some really good conversations with them. We talked about animation, we talked about comic books, we talked about Stanley and Friends, we talked about a lot of stuff. Not everybody, but a lot of people. And everybody seemed very interested, and it really got me excited, and I really felt good about what I was doing. And it just kind of solidified what I wanted to do. I was kind of thinking about the giving away something to you guys, and this just kind of solidified it, saying, you know what, you guys all deserve it. You really do. So as a thank you from me to you guys, when you purchase any original hand coloring, big or small, doesn't matter, or you buy any kind of a deal from me, like a 2 for 20 or 3 for 30 or whatever, like those kind of deals, you are going to get an original hand coloring from me that I will do right there on the spot for you, just as an extra thank you from me to you guys. So yeah, that starts, like I said, that starts this weekend. What I was saying also about these sketch colorings, since this is the 15-year anniversary, I'm going back to my original 15 years ago pricing of sketch colorings on comic book covers, $5. That's it. $5 for me to actually hand color comic book covers. Now, what is sketch coloring? I am not doing the entire piece. I'm not coloring up the entire cover. No. I can do that. It's just, it's not going to be $5. Sketch coloring basically is just kind of pinpointing certain objects or maybe a character on the cover. It's not going to be, like I said, the whole cover or the background. I don't like doing backgrounds in these because the markers do streak. And so when you see the streak marks, it really does take away from the actual cover, or in my eyes anyway, it takes away from the character or what's going on the cover. And I try not to do that unless it's a very small background. But I will actually pinpoint like certain characters, or maybe like a power that's like, if it's like Dark Phoenix or Phoenix, the Phoenix power, I'll color like that's fine. But it'll be something. You can tell me, or I can just make it look cool, and believe me, when I see the covers, the black and white, anything, I already see what it's going to look like colored. It's kind of like a sickness that I have, but it's fun for me to do. So that's going on as well this weekend. But the original hand colorings, I only have a limited supply. So they're just going to last as long as I have them. If I get rid of them all at this weekend show, awesome. I'll figure something out for the rest of the week, for the rest of the year. But that would be really cool. And again, these original hand colorings that I'm giving to you, I do not sell these. So these are pieces that you will not find online, and you will not find anywhere else, because I physically am going to be giving them to you out of my stock, just giving them to you. So Yeah. All right, guys. I think I kind of beat it over the head. I think you pretty much know what I'm doing now. Uh, if you're going to be going to the St. Louis Comic Con or the MightyCon St. Louis Comic Con, I hope to see you. I don't know what booth I'm going to be at, but I do hope to see you guys there. When I get there, I will actually post where I'm going to be. I'm going to try very hard to get better at posting pictures of the booth setup and where I'm at and everything. I've been really bad about that, but I will try to do that from here on out. So if you're going to be going to the St. Louis Comic Con, you want to know where to get tickets, go to mightyconshows.com, and you can actually just pick which show you want to go to because they're all there. You just pick the show you want to go to, and you can pre-purchase your tickets. Anybody who pre-purchases tickets, you can get in a half an hour early, so you get 30 minutes early, which is kind of cool. Yeah, and also everybody, when you buy a ticket and you come to the show, any of the MightyCon shows, no, I don't work for MightyCon. I'm just going to let you guys know that right now. I've just been doing these shows for a very long time, and I just really enjoy these shows. They're just fun shows. But everybody who goes to the show, everyone picks out a free comic, and kids 12 and under, I believe it's 12 and under, get in for free. All that information is actually on when you go buy your tickets. All that information is actually there at mightyconshows.com. So just wanted to kind of put that out there. It's kind of a nice little perk, a little like, oh, hey, thanks. So they're saying thank you to you guys too for coming out to the show. And then you come see me. You buy an original hand coloring of any size, and you get any of my 2 for deals or 3 for deals, any deals. I also give you an original hand coloring as well. So thank you guys very much for listening. Oh, excuse me. Jill, I promise. We will get out there at some point. This year, just unfortunately, things just didn't work out. And yeah, so we will get out there. I do promise you. I have it in my radar for next year getting back out there because I miss it out there. So, all right, guys, thank you very much for paying attention and listening and watching. I really hope to see you at this weekend's upcoming St. Louis MightyCon Comic-Con show. It would be really cool to see you guys because I haven't been out there, like I said, in about 5 or 6 years. So it's going to be good to get back out there. Oh, don't worry. Oh, don't. We're gonna meet back up with you guys. Don't worry. And finally, meet Jameson. Yes, had to make sure I said that right. All right, guys. Thank you again very much. I appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing you at this upcoming show. And if you want to see other shows I'm going to for the rest of the year, I think I have 13, I believe. Go to jeffbalkestudios.com and go to the events page. All there are all the shows that I'm doing for the rest of the year. I don't think I'm adding any more because I'm already starting my 24 schedule. Yeah, can you believe that already? So I'm already working on my next year's schedule, but there might be 1 or 2 that I'll kind of add here or there. It just kind of depends, maybe like in December or something like that, November. But thank you guys again. Take care, and I look forward to seeing you hopefully this weekend. Bye, guys.